This next contest is a women's division triple threat match. It's a 4-1 fall.
Well, three-way contest, Jayworth, in the women's division, and elimination rules are in play. It'll take 2 falls to determine a winner tonight. And one of the staples of Premier's women's division, Ray Lynn, recently returning from an extensive 3 or 4 month tour of Japan, and Ray Lynn is all smiles on the surface, but don't trust her. Don't let her get away with too much, because she'll do whatever it takes to win. And now we're going to hear her talk.
I got something to say. You're single. Even though I need no introduction, I am international television superstar Ray Lynn. This is where you cheer. This is where you cheer. And ever since I returned back from Japan, I've been picking up win after win after win. So you best believe that I am going to be your first ever women's champion. And all these other ones here can bow down to the queen.
I'd rather not bow, but I feel like the usage of that word queen, Jayworth, may have risen the ire of somebody else.
I think I know who you mean.
She is the queen of the summer spring, Arquette.
This could turn into quite the royal affair.
If you don't mind, please. Thank you. First of all, the only queen there is me. You are nothing. I don't care where you've been. I don't care where you're going to go. Oh, good for you. But know this. I'm the queen. I'm the queen of Premiere. I'm the queen of the silver screen. And I will be the first Premiere Women's Champion. No, you won't. No, you won't.
Sounds like Ray Lynn hit a nerve. But Ray Lynn and Katie perhaps have forgotten there's one other entity in this equation. And this is she is quite a bit unsettling. This is Megan Meyers, her premiere debut, and oh God, she has something to say?
Yes.
No. She's the queen. She's the queen. She's the queen. She's the queen.
Well, that was shortened to the point. Off with their heads to the 2 queens of Premier Championship Wrestling, and the mood changed for Ray Lynn, the former Rachel Bostic, and Katie Arquette in a hurry.
You know, you said it's going to take 2 falls, but I feel I should point out that all 3 have already fallen for me.
Oh, get out of here. You should be hanging out with big facts how delusional you are.
I mean, that's a fact. That's a big fact.
Well, how do you factor in the elimination aspect? Who would that favor in this matchup? Megan Meyers jumping around happy-go-lucky after she's threatened to behead 2 people and now she's screaming her head off.
mind games aside, I think that she seems the least focused right now. I gotta say, I would put the disadvantage on her, actually.
The other two aren't even confident enough to get in the ring, though.
Sure, but they're paying attention to someone. One of the opponents, even.
Check this out. Megan Meyers. Crucifix pin. 2 count. We can study the ironic nature of Megan doing a crucifix all night if we want to, but instead we'll call the Meyers Star Cradle for 2.
Surprised pea soup didn't come out of her mouth, Joe.
Backslide. Raylan is not doing well. Driving with the legs. That's a good backslide. And Katie saw an opportunity.
Double noggin knocker, as they are known.
And there is no love lost with anybody and anybody else in this matchup. Katie with the running hip attack. And Raylan able to sidestep. Drop kick caught Katie in the small of the back. Which one of these athletes do you think would make the best first Premier Women's Champion?
You know, gun to my head, I'd probably gotta go Katie Arquette.
Any reason?
Vicious attitude. Has the smarts in the ring. Plus, she's a queen.
At least one of them, perhaps of several. As Megan traps the leg of Raylan. Check out Katie from behind, a Dragon Sleeper.
And you'll notice Megan Meyers not letting go of the leg.
If we would have had 2 submissions, Katie would have won outright. Raylan gets free. Katie, go behind. German suplex, nicely done.
Landed that square. Oh!
And a spear to Megan Meyers. And Meyers is eliminated.
What'd they say? The one that was paying attention the least.
And now we are down to 2. Katie Arquette, Raylan. I guess the battle over who's going to be the queen and premier, at least in their eyes.
You think you're the queen, Katie? You think you're the king? Oh, bitch!
How'd you like to wake up next to either of those?
I mean, I'd be fine with it.
Well, better you than me, but maybe that's just my personal taste. But be that as it may, here comes Katie. Suplex coming up. No, Raylan the inside cradle. Raylan's going to get her. No.
I was going to say, she had it tight there, but didn't quite get the leg. Oh.
Raylan, of course, we talked about the tour of Japan. Also, a regular star of the WOW television program, Women of Wrestling. On Access TV, missile dropkick, nicely done. Raylan has also popped up as she traps the shoulders for 2. On Impact Wrestling, on Ring of Honor's Women of Honor. Raylan has been on Monday Night Raw. I'm having trouble thinking of a place she hasn't been lately. She's certainly expanded and broadened her horizons, and she's better now than I think she's ever been. But can she counter the grasp of Katie?
Well, I want to point out that, oh,
face first. Could this be all? Katie into a modified crossface. Raylan biting. Jay, where's your point?
Sorry, I was a bit distracted there. I don't remember what my point was. Something, girl with purple lips.
Well, there you have it. That's why you're the most astute color analyst, Katie Arquette. Gonna make sure Raylan has a lot more black and blue and purple parts of her before this match is done, because Katie looking for a vicious spine buster. That could do it. Hook in the leg, no. Well, Jayworth, you said Katie was your pick to be the first women's champion. She can get by Raylan. That could go a long way to proving that.
I mean, looking at these two, you think Katie has both the size and strength advantage on this. Nothing against Raylan. Lord knows she's wiry. But I got to give it to Katie as far as the advantage. Oh!
Spinning back kick. Caught Katie right in the side of the jaw. Could have knocked her out. Raylan victorious.
is your winner, Ray Lynn.
Well, shows what I know, Joe.
Well, no, that shows that anybody can win on any given night here in Premier, especially with the vastly competitive women's division. What do you think, Jay Worth? Was this Ray Lynn getting lucky tonight, or does this mean she can take the moniker of Queen of Premier?
I mean, she definitely has a chance to now. It's just, I mean, that's with that swinging kick that she hit, awful vicious. She just needs to stay focused on whoever will be her competition and not, give me those bedroom eyes every time she walks past.
Oh, good grief. Ray Lynn is better than ever, but so too are a lot.
I'm the queen, and I'm gonna be the first ever Premier Women's Champion.
Time will tell, young lady. You're certainly well on the running.